who are here to honor Marc for his phenomenal career. But let's just begin with a moment of silence for the great Carol Doherty and what she meant to everyone. Marc Pacheco, Taunton aristocracy, huh? Just absolutely the greatest. Just incredible people. And I like being called senator, and once a senator, always a senator. And we have a quorum today of senators past and present. We have Chairman of Ways and Means, Michael Rodericks is here. Wow. Joining us today. Incredible. Senator Jamie Eldridge, Senator Mike Brady, former Senate President Stan Rosenberg is here, former Senator Steve Tolman, also President of the AFL-CIO, Senator Joni Menard, Senator Ann Goby, Senator Ted Alexo, Senator Bob Creedon, former Senator Bob Durant. Huh? Incredible. Incredible. Former chairman of the Democratic State Party, Phil Johnson is here. Where's Phil? Beautiful. Thank you for being here, Phil. And the auditor of the Commonwealth and former state senator, Diana DeZoglio, is here. Beautiful. Thank you for being here. And state representatives, Tony Cabral. Where are you, Tony? He'll be here. Dennis Gallagher. Thank you, Dennis. Pat Haddad. Noel Morrell. Steve Carroll is here. Thank you, Steve. And we have former Mayor Dick Johnson is with us. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Governor's Councilor Joe Ferrara is here. Beautiful. Thank you, Joe. And we have the president of the Mass Building Trades, Frank Callahan. Thank you, Frank. Jim Evers from the Commons Union. Where are you, Jim? Thank you for being here. Katie Murphy from the Mass Nurses. Thank you, Katie. We have Fred Clark, the president of Bridgewater State University, has joined us. And we're joined by the next great state representative from Taunton, Lisa Field, is with us. Where are you, Lisa? Let people see you. Let people see you, which is great. So we're all here because we love Marc. We respect the incredible work which he has done. For Marc, the past was just a memory. As far as he was concerned, he was always working on the issues of the future for the poor, the sick, the elderly, climate issues, always looking ahead, always leading the way. That's who Marc was from the first day he stepped foot in the State House. On climate change, look at Vasco da Gama, very famous Portuguese discoverer. It was Marc who carved out the pathway for the state legislature to work on climate issues, okay? And partnering with Jamie Eldridge, partnering with all the other leaders up there, it was Marc who first was talking to Al Gore decades and decades ago. First identifying this as a threat to the economy of Massachusetts, but if we moved into clean energy and clean tech, an opportunity for massive job creation within the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. That was Marc ahead of the curve. So far ahead of the curve that no one even knew there was a curve. That is where Marc was on climate change. The leader, just a very, very special person in the history of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts on climate issues. And the same thing was true. The same thing was true on labor issues. When it came to fighting and passing Pacheco's law, just saying, no, we're not going to make it easy for you to privatize public sector jobs with public employees. We're not going to make it easy for you at all. That's Marc Pacheco, standing up and fighting for working men and women in the Commonwealth. And then, as a result, leading legislatively across the rest of the nation. And the same thing can be said about his work on PLAs. The same thing can be said on all labor issues, which is why there are so many labor leaders who have joined us here today. It is just a tribute to you, Marc, that so many people have come out here to recognize your historically great leadership for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. You are just somebody who will go down in the annals of history as a very special leader who stayed the course, who kept fighting, who never gave up at any time. And so what I've decided to do is just have a little song here that I'm going to sing about some of Marc's favorite things, okay, as we celebrate his incredible career.